Hi, and welcome to the Garden Fix. I'm Rob, and I'm in Zone 6B, Western Pennsylvania. Today, I got some exciting news. I want to talk to you about some food. Yes, you heard it, some food that we planted in our garden. As most of you know, our garden is mostly and primarily, I would say 99% of this garden is a pollinator garden. And we have added a couple little things in here. That are producers of food. We had a couple strawberry plants and some raspberries and blueberries, etc., that are doing their thing. But we always have around October a Halloween party back here for my family. And this year I thought it would be cool to have some corn growing. And so we put in some corn and we also put in some pumpkins. So let me show you what we put in. So I got to give a little shout out to Kristen because she did get these started in little containers. And the first thing I want to show you is the corn we're growing. It's called early sunglow corn. And this particular corn will mature in about 60 days. So talking, oh, I don't know, 2 months from now, we have had this in the ground for over a week now too. So this should be looking good in October. This particular corn is an extra early and sweet corn. So if it's good enough, I'm sure it'll be good to eat. But regardless, we'll have some stalks in the garden, and that should look pretty festive. We planted 6 of them, and as you can see, they're looking pretty good. I think they're going to be all right, and they're in some spaces in our yard that are kind of spread out. So it should look pretty cool seeing corn stalks pop up in the garden. Now I want to talk about the little pumpkins that we planted. And well, the first one is definitely a little pumpkin, and it's called Jack Be Little. This guy will produce pumpkins that are only about 3 inches in diameter. So tiny little pumpkins, and they look like they're doing pretty well. The other pumpkin that we planted is called Illumina pumpkin. This pumpkin is pretty much like a novelty pumpkin. It's a white pumpkin. It's great for painting and carving, and it'll get pretty big. Normal size pumpkin gets up to about 10 to 12 pounds, and we planted 2 of those. So there you go. I think these will look pretty cool. Okay, so now I've got a public safety announcement for you guys. Please don't do the following. All right, so the other day I have my pruning shears, and I'm pruning some, I'm deadheading some of the roses on this arbor, and like usual, I will put my pruning shears right in my pocket and start doing other things. And I was reaching up and I was doing something, and what do you know? Pruning shears fell out. And of course, I was wearing sliders like these, and wouldn't you know that the pruning shears were open? They opened and they landed on my toe. As you can imagine, it was not a pretty sight. I think my neighbors heard me screaming "ow" about 50 times and hopping around back here like a loser. So please don't do that. I mean, as you can see, I still haven't learned my lesson. I'm back here with my stupid sliders again, and I'm waving this around. But yeah, don't do that. Be careful. Wear proper gardening shoes, and so that doesn't happen to you. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is take you around here and show you some little exciting things that are happening in the yard, like this giant sunflower that we've got growing right here. It looks fantastic. There's going to be all kinds of sunflowers growing on that, and I do have that staked up so it will stay there. It is growing in a really cool place by our pond, and I love that. And just to the left of it over here, we've got baby Joe Pie. This guy only gets about 4 to 5 feet tall, and pollinators love it, and I love it too. Very nice looking plant. Let's see what else we can find. Okay, so back here we have our Rose of Sharon starting to bloom, and Rose of Sharon is really, really beautiful when it starts flowering. You can see all of the buds on here and all of the ones that are opening too. This is going to be just a ball of pink very soon. So as we look over here, our hydrangea tree is looking very nice this year. Last year we didn't get quite as many blooms on it, and this year they look really nice. So that's one thing that I really love. Our other hydrangea is also looking pretty good. Much better this year than it has in the past. A lot more flowers on it. So I do want to talk about this area that's right behind this little iris garden that we've got back here, this little open area. I did decide to sprinkle in some wildflowers through here, and in about 2 months, I'm hopeful that there are wildflowers growing all through here. And also I planted some sunflowers through this area as well, and that should be exciting if everything kind of grows and takes. Should look really pretty through here and really festive. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys today. I want to thank you all very much for joining us, for subscribing, for liking, and hit the notification bell if you want to know when our videos come up. I know a lot of you do not see when we have a new video, so hit that and it'll give you a notification on your phone, because we aren't posting every day, maybe once a week or something like that, and you don't want to miss whenever we have a video. If you haven't subscribed on here, please do. If you haven't subscribed on Instagram, please do that. It's the Garden Fix 2022, no spaces, all one word, the Garden Fix 2022. And I want to thank everybody again. Stay tuned, guys. We have a lot of exciting things happening yet, and the garden's going to look wonderful as we head into fall. So until next time, I'll see you in the garden.